Let me show you how to solve some of these systems of nonlinear equations by hand. Since we have y is equal to here and y is equal to here, we could just skip or use the y as a means of getting these x expressions together. So I'm setting the negative x squared plus 4x plus 5 equal to the 3x plus 3. What I want on this right-hand side is a 0, so I'm going to subtract 3x, which will allow me to cancel that. Subtract it from both sides. And I'm going to subtract 3, which will allow me to cancel that. And then I get my equal to 0 over here. Negative x squared. 4x and negative 3x will be a positive x. 5 take away 3 will be plus 2. I'm going to factor this, but this negative here is going to give me a little bit of a problem. So I'm going to go through and change all of my signs. And that is legal because in an equation, as long as you do it to both sides, that's legal. I've multiplied everything by negative 1. I can factor this left-hand side now, splitting the x squared up here and here. Looking for two numbers that give me a negative 2 and a negative 1 in the middle. How about negative 2 and plus 1? X minus 2 is equal to 0 will give us a plus 2. X plus 1 will give us a minus 1. I need to figure out what the y is. So I go back here to this one, which will be easier to work with, and say y is equal to 3 times that x2 plus 3. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 3 is 9. That's one of our solutions. Some of these problems will have one solution, some will have two solutions. Y is equal to, here for the second x, 3 times negative 1 plus 3 again. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3, plus the 3 is 0. Problem number 10. Since I have y is equal to something and y is equal to something else, then those two somethings must be equal. I want a 0 over here on the right, so I'll subtract my 2x, which will let me cancel that, and I'll add 2, which will let me cancel that. So I have my all-important equal to 0. I have x squared. These two x's here will cancel. Take away 4 is equal to 0. You can factor this. This is a difference of squares. I'm going to split my x here and here, and the negative 4 in a way where I get no middle term, where I get a 0. So I'll have negative 2 and positive 2. X minus 2 will give us 2 as an answer. X plus 2 will give us negative 2 as an answer. And I will go here because that would be the easiest place to figure out what the y is. Y is equal to 2 times 2, take away 2, which is a lot of 2's. Do it again here for this x. Y is equal to 2 times negative 2 minus 2. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Take away 2 more, we minus 6. Negative 2, negative 6. And one more, because I think this one scares you because of the fractions. Same idea though. Take your 2x expressions and set them equal. Now we're going to eliminate these fractions by going through and multiplying everything by the least common denominator, which will be 2. And you do it to everything. With the fractions, the 2's will just cancel. So you have negative 1x, negative x. 2 and 2 will make negative, that should be a square there. 2 and negative 2 make 4x. Here the 2's cancel. And 2 and negative 3. Make minus 6x over here on the right. I'll add this 6x over so that I get my equal to 0. I'll have negative x squared. Negative 4 plus 6, that'll be 2x in the middle, plus 3. Don't like this negative, so I'm going to change it. But I change everything on both sides. And since 0 doesn't have a sign, 0 stays 0. I can factor this. Minus 3, so that I get a minus 2. How about negative 3 and positive 1? X minus 3 is going to give us 3 as an answer. X plus 1 will give us negative 1 as an answer. And then we'll go right here. Y is equal to negative 3 times the X. That's negative 9. And again, Y is equal to 3 times the times the X. That'll be negative 3. Hey,